Woo! Hello, America and Canada, eh?
Lord.
Whenever other countries watch this, hey,
Woo!
man, been an unbelievable ride, right? Finally,
Man.
finally, uh, man, it's been ridiculous. I don't know what to say. I mean, obviously, unless you live under some sort of rock, you know that the Eagles are the world champions after taking out Tom Brady and the Patriots. Probably first step to ending the dynasty. And, obviously, great game. Most people didn't see this coming with this team, especially with the injuries.
I know two people who did.
Hey, well, good point. But it's just been so sweet. I'll say that. For me, the closest thing I can compare it to was, in the McNabb years when we had that series of, being so close, but those teams were so stacked. You expected them to get, this year's team, don't get wrong, obviously a lot of great players on the team, but I still think just these number one seed run and all that stuff was generally a surprise, especially for national media, all that stuff. So it's just been a sweet ride. Then you factor in the injuries and then being an underdog throughout the whole playoffs and blah, 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 blah. Man.
So let me ask you something. What was the first emotion that hit you when that ball hit the end zone ground and you knew it was incomplete? And what was the first thing that hit you?
First thing I thought was, please don't be any flags. and then when I realized there are no flags, it was like this feeling of euphoria, and
yeah.
I guess for me it was kind of good that it kind of came down to one play because let's just say we were up by 20 in the fourth quarter and you're just trying to kill the clock and you win that way. It kind of gradually builds up to it, but to come down to one play. Only thing I could compare it to was when we won the state championship in high school, Lancaster team we were playing scored a touchdown with maybe 10 seconds left. They were down by 1. They decided to go for 2. We knocked they threw the ball. Everybody knew where the ball was going. Literally like 5 guys around the guy they were throwing to. We knocked the ball down, and when it hit the ground, then that feeling of jubilation, that's the only thing I compare it to. And I think even as an adult, I appreciate it even more than I did back in high school. So, and I was watching it at a Patriots fan house. So, my second thought was, I'm about to get shot, right? But but if you check out my Instagram page at High School Lyric, you'll actually see the video that one of my friends took of my reaction to when the game was.
Like I said, I set up the phone because I wanted to see just, how and people were like he was just acting. No, that wasn't acting. That was actual feelings coming out. Like I said, my first thing was like just screaming and hollering, just like I had no daggum sense, rolling around on the floor, screaming, hollering, and just joy, elation. Later on, I say 5-10 minutes later after they took that first commercial, I'm sitting there thinking, and then it's just silence, and I'm just in shock. It's like, and then I sat there and I told myself, I'm like, the Eagles won the freaking Super Bowl. And I said it like 3 times in a row, and I said, something ain't right. I said, let me go back in here and look at the TV again and make sure this shit actually happened.
Right.
I'm like, let me go back in here and look again.
Which reminds me.
And they come back for a commercial, and there's green and gray and white confetti dropping, and we're still celebrating. And I'm like, this isn't a dream. This actually happened. We won the freaking Super Bowl.
I'm sure your phone was blowing up.
Yeah.
I know mine blowing up. Like, even people who don't even like the Eagles were like, send me congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. Thank you for beating Tom Brady, man. Y'all did it. Man, I had people text me like, man, I know you've been an Eagles fan all your life. You've been waiting. It's like, man, you do not even know the half. I said, you don't understand the heartbreak and dedication it takes to be an Eagles fan. I mean,
And especially in our division,
we're constantly being ridiculed by everybody else in the NFC East. Okay, that's number one. Number two, to put on top of it, I say over the last 15 years, we've pretty much dominated the division. I mean, are there years where, the Cowboys won or the Giants won the division? Yes, but I think in that 15-year span, the Eagles probably have more division titles than anybody in there.
Oh, definitely.
We've had home field advantage. We've been the number one seed. The 3 years in a row, not 3 years in a row, but 3 years of losing the NFC Championship.
Right.
To the first, the Rams, then the Buccaneers, and then the Panthers. Going through that, then finally breaking through and getting to the Super Bowl, and then pretty much just handing the Patriots the championship with turnovers. I mean, to come full circle, man, it was, I sat there in silence just watching ESPN and the NFL Network until about 4 a.m. Just play after play. Like,
that's a good point.
Yeah, I couldn't. I was like, I'm not going to bed. This is not going to be good for tomorrow at work. I was like,
oh, dude, I tried. Because I got in the car, had a couple little celebrations before I left. Got in the car. Drove home, didn't take me long to get home. Came home, wife was like, she's all excited. She had laid out all my Eagles jerseys and had decorated the room with Eagles stuff, So come home, sitting there, and, like I said, just watching stuff over and again, watching cover, going to NFL Network, checking ESPN, just, respond to text messages, respond stuff on social media. Next thing you know, it's like 2 a.m. I'm like, man, I'm wide awake. What's going on?
It's like I'm wired, man. Yeah. It's like I said, I didn't scream. I didn't even say nothing from right after, when I shot that video, and it's on our, our Twitter page, and it's on our Facebook page as well. When I shot that video, I went crazy for about 10 minutes, just screaming, hooting, and hollering, and like I had no sense. My neighbors probably hated me, every ounce of me, for the first 10 minutes. But after that, it was just utter silence. I just sat there in silence and just watched and just took it in. Soak it in. It's like, do you know how long I have been waiting for this feeling in this day? I'm 86. Like I tell everybody, 1986. That's how long I've been waiting for this to happen.
30 years is a long time.
That's a long time.
I'll say this, going into championship Sunday, of course, a lot of people are like, hey, who do you want to play or whatever? And I was like, if I had to pick, I guess I'd pick Jacksonville because of Blake Bortles, all this other stuff, but playing the Patriots made it so much sweeter,
It did.
Because they beat us last time, of course, in the Super Bowl. And, probably some nefarious stuff.
Yeah, and my thing is, even if we played Jacksonville and beat Jacksonville, people would have kind of put an asterisk beside the Super Bowl. Well, you won the Super Bowl, but you didn't beat the best team. You didn't play Pittsburgh. You didn't play the Patriots. So you didn't beat the best team.
Right.
So now, this is the team that's had a dynasty on the NFL for 10 years. So this
longer than that.
one can't be questioned.
Yeah,
this Super Bowl can't be questioned.
Well, good point. This can't be questioned. And the NFC was loaded, right? Everybody who made the playoffs in the NFC, you could easily see making that run to the Super Bowl. So
the Saints could have made the run. The Vikings could have made the run. Us.
Panthers.
Who else was in it? Yeah, even the Panthers could get out. Could have got hot and got in this Super Bowl. The Falcons.
Super Bowl run.
Falcons. Nobody would have said nothing if the Rams. The Rams were a good team.
Were strong.
Yeah, nobody would have said nothing if anybody in the NFC ended up in the Super Bowl. But nobody expected this team to get in the Super Bowl with the backup quarterback, the injuries we had, and all you heard going into the playoffs is, no Carson Wentz, no chance. No Carson Wentz, no chance.
Think about how much changed since Dallas shut us out. And y'all were bragging.
And man, and that's why I just got to give Doug Peterson so much props, man, for the game plans he installed and designing the offense around Nick Foles, what he does well to move the offense. I mean, it was genius. I love that he stayed aggressive with his play calling. Fourth and third, 4th and 1 and 4th and 2, we're going for it. So let's talk about a little bit about the game. Let's go through that real quick and hit some high points.
Well, first, let's remind everybody, hit that subscribe button, give some likes, some thumbs up, leave some comments, tell us what you think about the Super Bowl, about the next season, about the draft, whatever, or you know what, hey, we're going to add our reaction videos to the end of this. All right, so Kane, send me that video, and I'll add it to the end of this so you guys can see our reactions in case you didn't see it on social media. All right, so FYI. But anyway, yeah, let's get to the game. Of course, come out, we get the ball first. We're moving the ball great. They're moving the ball great.
We come out, we go right down the field. We get to the 2-yard line, and we have a false start.
Yeah.
So that killed the drive. We ended up kicking a field goal. We stopped them short of the goal line as well. Great tackle. I think that was, I don't remember who that tried to, Cooks tried to jump over our cornerback.
Was it
Cooks or I can't remember now. But anyway, he got caught in the air, slammed to the ground.
Game by then.
I don't think he was out there. I don't think he got knocked out to the next series. But
okay.
But anyway, so that happened. Yeah, because they went for 4th down on that drive and we stopped them. But yeah, so we kick a field goal and then we get the ball back and Nick Foles drops a dime on Alshon Jeffrey in the back of the end zone. Man, that was a killer catch. The catch was awesome. So we're there, and then the next series is when Cooks catches the ball, spins around trying to look for some open field, and he didn't see 2-7 behind him, man, and he just got waxed. I was a little worried they were going to throw a flag, but,
Well, I think because at that point he's considered a runner because,
yeah,
like he was in the air or anything. He came down.
Yeah, he's not up in the air, so he's eligible to get waxed. And, Malcolm.
Did he get – woo.
Yeah.
I think Brady was thinking about that when he dropped that. Why they throwing me the ball anyway? I'm like super slow. I think I legitimately think I could outrun Tom Brady, right?
Yeah, I have no doubt right now that I could outrun Tom Brady. Yeah. In my socks right now, me and Tom Brady can go at it, and I promise you I will beat him.
All right.
And the drive right before halftime was huge.
I will say, now obviously you win the Super Bowl. I shouldn't be complaining and all that other stuff, but I will say, and I've seen a lot of experts say the same thing that my partner Kane suggested, in that on defense, the Eagles need to corral the receivers at the line, get some hands on them so they can't run, to knock their timing off and to give the D-line a little extra time to get there. And they weren't doing that for the most part, and you see them get sliced up. And somehow a lot of blown coverages, a lot of guys, running deep, getting open, 50-something yards down the field, literally wide open kind of thing going on.
Well, that was all night. I mean, we were playing off, and the Patriots were playing max protection, and they were chipping the ends on obvious passing downs to stop the pass rush. So when they're doing that, we're getting no pass rush, and we're playing off. I mean, the windows were just huge. I mean, every time somebody caught the ball, nobody was in 5 yards of them.
Yeah.
And it looked like we were just trying to keep things in front of us and tighten down at the goal line, kind of playing a bend but don't break defense. So it definitely wasn't typical Eagles. And with them playing max protect, it was hard to get to Brady. Although we did hit him a few times early, but we didn't get that sack until we absolutely had to have it.
And it's funny because you and I were texting back and forth, and they're at the end. And I told you they can't stop us. We just got to make one play on defense.
Yeah.
One play on defense to win this game. And Brandon Graham, thank you, Lord, stepped up and took the ball out of his fellow Michigan alum hands to lock this thing up, man, and bring home the first Lombardi trophy in Eagles history. So Cowboy fans can stop saying y'all ain't got no ring. Y'all can delete all those memes off your phones right now if you haven't already. Giants fans can shut up. Redskin fans, I'll say this for Redskin and Cowboy fans, I know this time of year brings back some good memories. So, find your VHS tapes of your Super Bowl championships and go back and watch that mess, you know, in your,
Oh man, man, they might be on Betamax. I'm telling you that's how bad it is, man. Damn reel to reel or something. so,
oh,
so
boy.
tell me what was going through your mind? 4th and 1 from the goal line. There's 14, 17 seconds left, and Dougie P says we're going for it. What were you thinking?
I wasn't surprised because I could tell, we were kind of on a roll offensively, and we, could probably do what we wanted. And so I was really thinking, probably going to be some kind of little run pass option, or else they're going to try to like run a stretch play or something like that. But when and, of course, quarterbacks in the shotgun and change the play so much and walk around, it didn't even strike me that they might be, he's about to go out and do a pass pattern. And so when the fact that they scored with it and the Patriots tried something similar earlier and failed, I mean, I know they already put the play in, but it seemed like such a like trolling type thing. It was just beautiful. Like,
I mean, I've seen it a million times now on replay, and when I say 11 people performed flawlessly, that's exactly what happened on that play. I mean, from Nick Foles' fake to Clement's pitch to Trey Burton lofting it up, and Nick Foles just landed it right up under it. I mean, it was absolutely a beautiful play.
I think Cleveland wants to sign Trey as their new quarterback.
Yeah, it couldn't hurt. Right now, it really can't hurt. But somebody posted on Twitter, said, picture this. This is in the Super Bowl against the Patriots, 4th and 1. You've got a backup quarterback, your third string tight end, and your third string undrafted running back in the most crucial play of the game in there to execute a play. Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Against Bill Belichick, who is probably the best situational football coach in the league.
And the quarterback, the one who called the play.
Yeah.
Man. Like how cool.
Yeah, he called it, and he looked at Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson said, yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Why not? And hey, worked flawlessly.
And it looked good, too. That's the best part about it. It looked good, too.
I think going into playoffs as underdogs sort of hardened them and created just a mindset that they just continued through the Super Bowl. And I think that's why you saw them play just so not reckless in a negative way, but just free. They just played free and played their game, and
even when the Patriots took the lead back, I had a smaller bit of worry, but after that first play, I was like, this team doesn't look rattled. They look like we're composed and we're good to go.
Yeah, there's some sideline bites where after they took that 1-point lead, and Malcolm Jenkins said something like, yeah, we'll be all right. And Ernst goes, oh, yeah, we cool. They can't stop us. And Foles like, yeah, you're right. We're about to go score. And what did you go score? Lock the game up. Yeah, I mean, what can I say, right? Super Bowl champs. Still sounds kind of unbelievable. And I think just the game was so different than I expected just makes you more unbelievable.
Yeah, totally different from what I expected.
Yeah, if you told me that the Eagles and Patriots would play in the Super Bowl, even knowing that Foles was playing all that stuff, you told me they were going to play in the Super Bowl, there'd be a record number of yards and probably most points over. I think most points over in the Super Bowl, right? Total, maybe.
No, I think they missed the points total by a point or two, but the yards was number one. Yeah.
Okay. Record number of yards. The Patriots would not punt. And
Tom Brady would throw for 500 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Right. If you told me the Patriots would not punt and the turnovers would be even, I'm like, oh, that's a little bit scary, right? Because I thought defense was where we had the advantage, right? So
yeah,
and Brady goes ridiculous. I mean, he's got 500 yards, I think, in the third quarter, something crazy. And of course, and it's crazy when the kickers are less accurate than the quarterbacks, right? And then the one turnover we did have, of course, that freak play that should have been a catch, that they catch the interception on or whatever. So I guess that really more like a punt when you really look at it. But with all that said, you know, it was a great game for the ages. Definitely will stay on my DVR for as long as, you know, I have this DVR.
Yes, definitely.
People, I know.
Hey, I had it so bad. I set the DVR to record the NFL Network, ESPN, and the game. So it's like I've got all the post game stuff on DVR too. I mean,
now
this was epic. Like I said, you know, I wasn't gonna miss the chance to keep this somewhere where I can watch this anytime I want to.
Now,
so it was absolutely electric. I couldn't have been happier. I'm still in partial shock. I can't even lie. I mean, I'm still sitting here like, you know, we're Super Bowl champions.
I know.
You know, I don't know when this will become real, but like I said, I'm still in shock and I'm still in partial denial.
Parades tomorrow.
Yeah.
My wife will be there, so she's gonna send me some footage that we can use for the show. So I think that'll kind of help it settle in, and seeing Nick Foles at the parade at Disney World and all that stuff, kind of like, oh yeah, this is real. Like, you know, other people like, this is real. You know, we have really done it. Nick Foles really a Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
I do have a few complaints. Chris Collinsworth, if you bet on the Patriots, don't make it so obvious, all right?
Yeah.
Guy catches the ball, takes 3 steps, dives, crosses the goal line with the ball. It's a touchdown. Okay.
Well, I believe he fumbled the ball. That's a fumble by the letter of the rule.
Okay, well, okay. First off, let's clear that up. We all know one of the oldest, most basic rules in football is the ground cannot cause a fumble, right? The ground cannot cause a fumble.
That's what they say.
I've always heard
that's what they say.
When Ernst dove, right? He dove, a guy went in his legs, he dove over the guy. He clearly crossed the goal line with the ball. The ball came down, hit the ground, and popped up. And then he still caught it before. So, all that said, there's no way it could have been a fumble. Ground can't cause a fumble.
I mean,
he's a
people try to compare it to the Des Bryant play. Some people are trying to compare it to the Jesse James Pittsburgh play. The Des Bryant play is closer to. The Jesse James play is not even closer to, because Jesse James caught the ball, turned around, and lost it immediately. Never took a football step, never made a football move, never went anywhere. You know, Dez is bobbling the ball while he's taking steps. That's why his ball was ruled incomplete.
Right.
Jason Ernst had clear possession of the ball. 1, 2, 3 steps, takes a dive. It shouldn't have been an issue at all. But yeah, you're right. Chris Collinsworth was really pissing me off with his Patriot-driven comments. You know.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Like, I could see if he caught it and then dove. I could kind of see where he was coming from. But you catch it, take 3 steps, dive, clearly cross the goal line with the ball, which running backs do all the time, and drop it once it hits the ground. But once you cross the goal line, ain't no fumble.
Touchdown. It's over. Play's over.
With the ball. Okay?
Yeah, the play's over. Once you break the goal line, the play's over.
Exactly. But
now,
said the right decision obviously was made. You know, I gotta say, another thing I'm tired of hearing. Here's some Cowboy fans, and of course there's some notable Cowboy fans who work in the media. You know, well, the ratings are down. If the Cowboys were there, the ratings would be up. Do you think I care? Do you really think I care about the ratings? You think I care if 3 people watched it? I don't care. You know what I care about? This is what I care.
Wait a minute.
I care about winning.
Look,
you know what I mean?
the stadium was full. A football game was played, and we had more points. That's it.
Plus, all the people who coming at me saying the ratings were down, you watched it. What's that got to do with anything? I don't care about the ratings. You know what I care about? That scoreboard. You know what I care about?
That's right.
The rings them dudes going home with. That trophy that's going to make all y'all shut up. But that's what I care about. I don't care about the ratings, okay? I don't get paid off the ratings. I really don't care, you know. Right? Anyway.
Oh, man. Special shout out to my boy Rory, who is yet to hit me back on Twitter. I mean, I don't know what your hang up is, bro.
Now he's worried about his basketball show. He got a new basketball.
Yeah, now he worried. Yeah.
He got all about American football. We're gonna track you down, Roy. If I gotta come to Canada Got to give a shout out to Ben, all the Cowboy fans, Shango. What's up? Hey, when y'all start looking for your Alvin Harper jerseys and VHS tapes, holla at me. All right, I think all y'all owe me some money or something. My barber, I got free haircuts for like the next 2 months. Thank you, Nick Foles. I appreciate you.
Oh boy, that Cowboy hate was real, man.
Oh, dude.
They hate us so much. They'd rather see Tom Brady win another championship, man. Come on,
dude. Well, you know, our good friend Jabali is a huge Cowboy fan, so he's been tweeting and texting me for weeks. Everybody but the Eagles. Da 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 da. I was like, dude, you hate the Eagles more than that guy suing Fletcher Cox. You know what I mean? Did someone take your wife? Like, I don't understand. What's the problem?
Did somebody steal Bali lunch money or something? Man, come on, dude.
So
Randy Graham took my lunch money.
So I'm gonna say my final thought, and then I'm gonna give you a moment to say your final thought, and then like I said, then you stay tuned and catch our reaction videos. But my final thought, and I'm gonna quote the great American philosopher, Nature Boy Ric Flair: "To beat a man, you got to beat the man, and we beat the man. Woo! Beat him at their own. We taking it home. It's all ours. It's in Philly. I'm going this weekend, and I'm bringing you some knockoff gear back if you like. Anybody else need something? Holler at your boy. All right. All right. Ken.
I like to say, to all the haters, to all those that got your little funny memes, no rings, all you people who said you were done, you don't have a quarterback, to all those people who said your defense isn't all that, they always play from ahead, so it's easy for them to play that way. Stick it, okay? And stick it deep. Because right now, the Philadelphia Eagles are the world champions. Let's get that again. World champions. Super Bowl winners. Don't forget it, because I sure ain't going to forget it. Trust me. You're going to hear from, I'm going to be totally obnoxious for the next 4 months. Trust me. Until we're eliminated out of the playoffs next year, I'm still going to, who's the champ?
Here's going to be the bad part. When we win back-to-back Super Bowls with different
quarterbacks. Hey, just a hint. Y'all know the core of this team is signed for another 2 years, right?
Wentz wagon. I know he's hurt. He's young. He'll be fine. It's okay.
Hey, and even if he gets a late start to the season, trust me, y'all don't want no more Big Dick Foles anyway, so, hey.
And
y'all stuck.
And even if Foles goes somewhere else, you don't think Peterson can coach up somebody else and take advantage of their strengths and get by?
I'll take it up.
And get by through September.
We good.
You know what I mean?
We good.
Right. So with all that said, I feel good about going into next year. Now of course, things can change, injuries can change a lot of things, but if nothing else, this team has shown that they are super resilient when it comes to injuries. Let's not forget Jason Peters, who's a possible Hall of Famer.
He is a Hall of Famer. There's no possible to it.
A good bit of the season. And I was glad to see one of the guys bring his jersey out when they came out onto the field.
Yeah, that was Lane Johnson.
Okay, yeah. That crazy dude. But anyway, I want everybody to hit that subscribe button, give that thumbs up, leave some comments. Hey, we need Eagle fans. We need Eagle fans to fill up these comments, all right? And send us links to your videos of your reactions, all right? And then we'll put those out on our social media. Let's do that. Any Eagle fan who hits us up on Twitter, sends us a link on YouTube, Facebook, send us your reaction videos, from when the Eagles won, and we're gonna put that on our Facebook page, all right, and push those out there for you, okay?
Definitely.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So hit us up, Kane_Ice, or you can find us on Facebook at Kane and Ice Show, Kane and Ice Show. So search that, hit us up with your videos, And, let's just share this event, this amazing event as a community, and enjoy it, man. And, of course, we'll be back here in about 300 something days, but doing it all over again.
Yeah, we're going to be going right down Broad Street the same time next year.
Yeah.
It feels kind of good to be cocky, doesn't it?
Dude, I think I want to go to the first game. I think I'd rather do that than go to Hall of Fame. I think I'd rather go to that first home game.
Man, that's going to be something else right there, huh?
It's going to be so special. Night game 2 in Philly. The weather, it's going to be relatively warm, early September. Kicking off the NFL season. They're going to flip out some banner. It's going to be a million tribute videos. Oh, dude, it's going to be amazing. Probably going to play like the Vikings or something.
I may cry. I might just cry.
Hey, tears of joy, baby. Tears of joy. I know you've seen the Kobe Bryant reaction video. So,
yeah, that was pretty awesome. Man.
I thought he was going to drop that baby.
I'm like, just don't drop the baby, Kobe. Don't drop the baby.
Oh, but anyway. All right, so like I said, y'all, hit us up with links to your videos, your reaction videos, or if you just got a straight trash talk video that you think is good, you're ranting, send that to us too. We'll add it to Facebook. We'll tweet it out. Hit us up on YouTube and leave some comments and thumbs up. All right. So anyway, hey, we out. We appreciate y'all. Keep watching. Keep listening. Hey, Roy, we're looking for you, baby.
Fly, Eagles, fly, baby.
That's right.
Finally! Yes! Yes! Woo! Fly, Eagles, fly.
Ain't no flag, right? Okay, good.
That's history right there, man. I got history, you got one finally.
Yeah, I know, right?
About time.
I'm sorry, fold. Oh, nobody wants to join me, huh? Oh.